We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and
They better break north before we get and take their face off. The streets is filled with
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
I told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
I told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
Told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
I told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight from world-famous director Spike Lee. We also help you make the most out of your My Career experience and give you the rundown of all things new in my park. Tune in now.
I told you.
Hey guys, on today's episode of NBA 2K TV, we take a look behind the scenes at the making of Living the Dream and get some insight. World famous director Spike Lee.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And the pregame warm-ups are wrapping up out in Houston, where it'll be the Rockets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they were swept by this team last season, losing all 3 games they played against them. So they'll be motivated tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Look,
What's up, man? Good to see you.
how's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Make a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, Freak.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. Corey Brewer's checked in for Monty Eunice. Ken Bazemore comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. So for Oklahoma City right now, Jordan in at point guard. Steven Adams is out there with McGarry. Then it's Kyle Singer. And it's Morrow in at the shooting guard position. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Utah.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And stolen by Ariza. Now, here's Brewer. Adams defending, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And both free throws good for Howard. 1:31 left to play in the first. Kicks it to Adams. The dish to Morrow. Beverly against Jordan. 8 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night. And you hear so often about work ethic of players, but Freak has put his money where his mouth is. He built a private gym at his house so he can put time in on the court, Clark, whenever he wants to.
Yeah, that's a good step, man. Freak is well known to be a workout. Well, freak is probably the best way to say it, so that shouldn't come as any surprise.
And Freak's agent in attendance at the game today, Dom Pagnotti, the famous Dom Pagnotti. You might hear stories positive and negative about him, but he has a lot of big-name clients, that's for sure, Clark.
Yep, and Freak is one name in a long list for Pagnotti. Some question his motives and how he gets deals done, but that's not for you and I to debate.
No.
You certainly can't argue with his results.
Well, you know him well. You call him DP. I just call him Dom. Here's Brewer. Another miss by Houston.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Here's Jordan in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Thunder out in front, up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by Houston with a big group substitution here. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for KJ McDaniels. Kent Bazemore's checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. Patrick Beverley out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Brewer. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Monty Eunice in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Thunder leading by 11. Here's Jordan again, Oklahoma City.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
The Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Beverly. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
1:07 left to play in the first half. The drive by Jordan can't cash in from close range.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Morrow. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Back to Beverly. And Jordan sends it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pick. Adams dishes to Jordan. From 12 feet out. Good.
Let's go.
Jordan's got 8.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Pass to Brewer. He kicks it to Bazemore. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook.
And that does it for the first half of play. Thunder lead by 15. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, throughout the first half, you struggled with turnovers. Is keeping better control of the ball a major focus for the second half?
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers.